Hey Virgo, the Knight of Cups. I hate to say this, but maybe some of you sort of hooked up with someone and then they're just like drank too much and then they're just like gone. You know how it happens sometimes. Oh my God, this is crazy. Like, if I have some younger people watching, you may have gotten busted by your dad. Like, maybe you went out partying. Don't do that and don't drive. Um, and you got busted by your dad. Maybe, yeah. Look at the cat. I love the cat's like hanging. It's like, wait a minute, man. What's he reaching for? Right. The bubbles, I guess. Cute. Maybe your parents were away. You had a party. Naughty. Naughty. I would never do that. Ooh, the lovers. Yeah, so I think some of you had kind of a fun weekend, um, but perhaps your what do I want to say? Expectations over the experience were not the same as the other person's. Um, I know who is Amir Salon. She said, and this stuck with me because it's so true, that if you've never discussed the relationship status, like, are we exclusive? Are we mutually exclusive? Then you're in an open relationship. And I think that's very interesting and very true. And it just goes to show, I think what happens is people don't have the conversation because it can be difficult. And then think, oh, well, this much time has passed. Of course, we're mutually exclusive or whatever. And that's not always the way the other person's thinking. So you really want to make sure to avoid this. You don't drink too much, but also that you've had you've had the conversation. If it's very new in the relationship, even if you've jumped into bed, which is fine, you do you. I mean, no judgment, but don't assume that that makes the relationship um, a committed relationship, right? Even if you feel like soulmates. Now, that said, for some of you, I do see maybe you met at a party and now you are swept up in a whirlwind romance with someone that happened very, very fast, came out of nowhere. Could be an older man, but this could be, it's like a mature person, could be with a boss. Maybe you went to, it's a little early for holiday parties, but maybe you met at some sort of party or work function. Could be male or female in these readings. You don't get too hung up on gender. Make the gender work for your life. I can't read every single scenario. But this would be an older leader type of a person. Yeah, it's almost like I see a younger person, not necessarily, yeah, like a younger, more carefree type person. And oh, is there a shark or dolphin under there? There's a fish right under them. Sort of a younger person and an older person. Could be, again, that this is a parental figure. And let me tell you, no matter how old you are, your parents are always your parents. So even if you're 48 like I am, your parents are, you still feel are the child in that relationship. Um, Maybe your parent, I don't know. He just looks kind of like a little wary about it. He looks a little bit like, do you know what you're doing? You seem to be, maybe you've gotten in some trouble, or you're going out a lot, or it seemed too fast, or this person maybe doesn't have the stability or the career that a parent would want in their significant other's relationship. But at the same time, just because someone checks boxes, doesn't mean they're going to treat you really well and be right for you. So there's a little bit of, when you're selecting your significant other, you have to select the person that's right for you, even if, I know that some families be very important for your significant other to have a certain level of education or a certain type of job or make a certain type of income. Just because someone didn't go to college doesn't mean they can't be very responsible, hardworking people. And vice versa. Just because someone went to college doesn't mean they're going to, like I said, doesn't mean they're going to treat you well or provide for you. I mean, some people don't want to share their money, you know what I mean, or use it to control you or whatever. So I don't know. You're going to kind of have to play this out, like what happened this weekend, or time's fluid, so this isn't going to be necessarily, this could be like this whole time period this fall or whatever. These dailies can all sort of intermingle, but yeah, I see you kind of just like, oh, I'm not sure what to do, like I'm not sure what's going on here. So you may just have to have a conversation. And you may also have to have the strength to just live your own life, make your own mistakes if that's what's going to happen, or be happy despite what society or other people tell you is appropriate. So it could be a relationship where the person's significantly younger or older than you are, and especially if you're a woman and you're older than the man by significantly, that's very much frowned upon. Whereas if it's the other way around, it's not such a big deal, which is, I don't know. It's just typical, right? Typical life. All right, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you at the next video. Take care.